Hi, my name is Laura, and I'm in recovery. I've pretty much been an addict, alcoholic my entire life, and I have recently embarked on a journey that is helping me in my recovery. For the first time in 34 years of life, I have become honest, open, and willing to take the steps that so many others have taken before me. And the steps I talk about come from these books. This one's full of stickers, but it's the big book. It's what we call it. Alcoholics Anonymous. I am a grateful member because today I wouldn't be here without this program. I just wouldn't. Especially if I hadn't started the steps when I did. This last time when I went out to drink and do drugs, I didn't want to come back. Yes, it's sad. Yes, it's selfish, self-centered. But I'm learning that all alcoholics are. Most people are, even non-alcoholics. I do, though, believe that society has created this. But I'm very thankful that back in the 1930s, almost 100 years ago, a couple of men got together and realized that through sharing their stories, by being together through the hard times and the good times, that together they could stay sober. And now I'm learning, even though I love being alone, and I love my solitude, and for many years was always afraid to ask for help unless I desperately, desperately needed it. Now, I can pick up the phone and say, hey, can I get a ride? Or, hey, can we talk? And they listen. I'm not a burden. I'm not an issue. Because they understand where I come from, the issues I face. And it's a blessing. I'm trying really hard not to cry, because I'm just so grateful to every single alcoholic that has stayed sober because of this program and keeps leading the way for those still struggling. Up until about 3 or 4 days ago, I was still struggling. I didn't want to stay sober. No, that's wrong. I wanted to stay sober, but I was struggling with the craving, wanting to use, and I caved. But because I've been working and I had just over 4 months sober, I got right back on the wagon. Right back. because I don't want to die. I got 3 kids, amazing, beautiful kids. And I don't want them to bury me till I'm old and gray. The hardest part, when I fight with my demons, my addict mind trying to tell me it's okay, I can have one drink. It's okay to relax. I don't need a substance to relax anymore. Because I took a good, hard look at myself and the choices I've made and the people I've hurt. And the hardest thing to look at was how much I hurt my kids. And my yets will come true if I go back out. I know they will. And that's what keeps me working these steps. For the freedom of the obsession to use and drink. God is good, my higher power. And not in a religious way. It's just a loving and forgiving way. God keeps me in his hands. And it's a blessing. A very, very deep blessing to know that Creator, my higher power, as long as I trust in him and in looking for him to guidance, instead of listening to the lies of the addict in my mind, the demons. It's a battle sometimes. But God wins because love wins. At the end of the day, love always wins. Anyway, I've been sharing my story on here for a long time. And I've had my ups and I had my downs like many other addicts and alcoholics before me. Relapse isn't a part of everyone's story, but it's a part of many. Because that obsession, we get to a point where like it's all we know, and so when hard things come up, we run to it instead of running to God, because we believe the lies in our head. So I just want to share, before I keep yawning, that if you struggle with drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, any type of addiction that keeps you from finding your higher power, your own conception of whatever it is that keeps us all together and alive and our bodies growing and loving. Wherever you are in the world, there's a program of 12 steps that will help if you choose to do so. And if you need help finding them, there's phone numbers. It's a quick Google search. 12-step program phone numbers. Whether it's alcohol, narcotics, gambling, sex, food. There's an 800 number out there, and they can help you. I'm still learning and figuring this all out. But there is a way, and I hope you find it. And if you know the way, I hope you're sharing it to help others. And with that, love and light to you all.